What's up, everybody? Welcome to this segment of Keith's Kitchen here on the Tribute to SpongeBob episode. Today, we are going to make a side dish for the famous Krusty Krab. Now, we could make a Krusty Krab burger, but for the most part, at this point, everybody kind of knows what goes into making a Krusty Krab burger, and we'll show you that right now. All right, everybody, so let's build our Krabby Patty. The first way to build your Krabby Patty is you start off with your bun. Then, the secret ingredient, plankton, is the meat is plant-based meat. We are using the ultimate plant burger because the producers of SpongeBob have come out and said that inside of Krabby Patties, there is no animal inside of it. So we are using a plant-based patty here. After you put your patty, then it is ketchup and mustard. Then extra onion, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and pickle, and top it off with your bun in that order. SpongeBob is adamant in that order. And there you have your Krabby Patty. But we're missing a side here. We gotta have the side. Let's get into our giant fries. All right, so first you're gonna start off with your potatoes. You need to peel them and chop them up and dice them. Nice. All right, so now that we have our potatoes already cut and diced up, we're gonna season our water with a little bit of butter and some chicken stock. You know, we don't measure around here, just a little bit. And now we can throw in our potatoes. All right, now that we got our potatoes in, you're gonna let that go to a rumbling boil until your potatoes are nice and soft, almost soft enough for just how you would make mashed potatoes. All right, once our potatoes are nice and soft, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drain them. Drain your potatoes, and then we're going to mash them up and season them. All right, so once you drained off your potatoes, you're going to mix your potatoes with the mixer. I know, you're not supposed to mix inside of a pan, but what are you gonna do? All right? Nobody wants to hear this loud ass mixer, so please enjoy this elevator music. All right, so this is about the consistency that you want right here. We gotta season it first. I'm gonna go ahead and season mine with a little bit of garlic salt, some onion powder, that onion powder, and some black pepper. Then what we need to hold this all together is some cornstarch. You're gonna put about a tablespoon of cornstarch in there. Give it a good mix again. Once you got your final mix in, you mixed in all your ingredients, now it's time to get our hands dirty because we're gonna make this into kind of a dough. You wanna make sure that your potatoes have kind of cooled, otherwise you're gonna burn your hands, just like I'm doing right now. All right, now you're gonna take your dough mixture and you're gonna move it into a Ziploc bag. Just like that. Once you get it into that Ziploc bag, you can go ahead, let all that air out. And you're going to start to spread your mixture all throughout the bag. All right, once you got everything inside of your bag, lay it flat like this, and you're gonna pop it into the freezer for about 15 minutes. All right, so now that we got our dough right here, we're gonna cut open the bag. We use some scissors to cut open this bag. And I like to use a pizza cutter to cut out my strips here. So we're gonna cut out our strips And you may have to make these a little bit smaller if your pan is not wide enough to hold these long strips. I don't think mine is, so we're gonna cut these down just a little bit. But if you do have like a fryer at home, then you can make these as long as you need to. I'm gonna cut mine down just a little bit. See that big old fry just like that? And we're just gonna drop it in the oil and wait for those to get golden brown. Woo-wee! All right, now just let the oil do its thing and we'll come back.
A few minutes later.
All right, everybody, so our fries are done. Let's go ahead and pull them for the fryer. Woo-wee! And now you can drizzle them with some ranch. And have at it. And then look at that. Listen to this crunch. Mmm. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, just like what you would want from a French fry. Only giant, only bigger. I'm gonna go enjoy these with my Krabby Patty. Get your ass back out on the corner. Bussin'.